Hi, it's Todd with TLF Works. Today we're going to make this pin stand for my mother. I hope you'll stick around. So I just went into the Pages app on my iMac and drew out this little diagram for making a pin stand. This pin stand is going to hold 6 pins. I'm making it for my mom. I'm going to make it out of this piece of Bocote. I'm going to cut about 7 or 8 inches off of this. I'm going to resaw it for my bottom and the top sections of this pin stand. And then I'm going to use this piece of Cocobolo as the legs, the 2 legs on either side that are going to support the upper portion of this pin stand. So I'm going to take my little outline here. I'm going to cut it up. Later I'm going to take those pieces of wood that I cut up and I'm going to tape this down to it, secure it. And then at the bandsaw, at the drill press, I'll be drilling some holes into this and some partial holes into what's going to be the base. This will become the base, this will be the top. You can ignore when you're looking at this like oval. I put it in there for positioning. So ignore that part. But so this will be the top part, this will be the base. And we'll see if I can't create a nice little pretty pin stand out of a piece of this Bocote. Here's my Bocote, resawn down the middle. I'm gonna cut my template out, apply it to this. I'm gonna drill all the holes, cut it down on the bandsaw. Let's get to work. So I'm cutting my templates out. I was real careful to cut basically on the line on the back so I can line it up with the back of the wood. And down this one side here, I'm going to be real careful also. Across the front, I'm not as worried because my wood is wider than the piece of paper I'm cutting. And so after I get it on there, I'll be cutting that stuff off. Cutting that stuff off at the saw. So there's one piece. Let me do the second one. Alright, our templates are cut out. Now, this is what I'm going to use, 3M Super 77. It's the old scroll saw trick. Put the blue painter's tape down, apply your template to the tape. I'm going to do that. It works great. It's easy to get the template off later. I always keep some cardboard around, you know, to spray things on. If I was to read the instructions here, it says wait a couple of minutes, apply the adhesive to both pieces that you're trying to adhere. I don't know about you, but I think it's been long enough. There we go. Time to move to the drill press, drill some holes. I'll be cutting these 6 holes all the way through on the drill press using 3/4 inch bit. On the base, I'll be drilling these holes about halfway through the piece of wood using this 1/2 inch Forstner bit. Gonna go about halfway. Can't go too far, the tip will stick out the bottom. These 4 holes, 2 of them will be on the top of this piece, 2 will be on the bottom of that piece. I'm going to drill them with the 1/2 inch as well, but I'm not going to drill them all the way through, and those are going to be where the legs of this stand hold up the upper piece. Top first. I just cut these pieces to size over on the bandsaw. I forgot to turn on the camera. Now I'm just going to use my scroll saw and I'm going to cut across these little lines right here to form an arc. It matches the, right here, scroll saw, just going to cut across those to form that arc. It matches the arc down here that does not get cut. So once I'm done with that cut, we'll just sand this stuff up and move to the lathe. We'll square it up when we sand it. It looks great to me. I'm ready for the paper to come off my template now. This is why you put the blue tape on. in theory. Little sanding on these parts, they're done. Well, the battery in the camera died. So here's the finished product. Didn't miss a whole lot in the video. We were turning these when the battery died. I took them, I glued them into the ends, did some light sanding, threw a couple of coats of shellac on it, and put a couple of little feet on the rubber feet on the bottom, and it's done. I'll throw a couple of pictures up at the end. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you later.